Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Rap Studios and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Moses the Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. She's back by popular demand. She was in the previous Easter Seal Challenge update with Dreamer, and we had a nice talk about that. She did Girl Bloodsport, I Saw Problems, Unimaginable, Academic Integrity, and also Skyward and Afterwards. She's an actress, model, and diagnosed with autism at 3 and began her career at 17 in a photo shoot with a photographer from Mexico and pursued model at 19. And of course, she did photo shoots for NASCAR, Comic-Con, and Viva Style and the road to modeling success. And she's got the latest in the Easter Seal Challenge, which is a comedy of some sorts. Live, ladies and gentlemen, at Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Moreno Valley, California. The multi-talented actress, model, and very popular model, doing some photo shoots and got the new comedy Revelry. Ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, the multi-talented Natalie Oden. Natalie, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Good morning, Mike.
Well, it's great to have you on board again, too. So once again, you're an actress, model. You're diagnosed with autism at 3 and began your career at 17, a photo shoot with a photographer from Mexico. You pursued your modeling career at 19, and we had you on last time talking about the Easter Seal Challenge movie last year, Dreamer. You're also in Girl Bloodsport, I Saw Problems, Unimaginable, and also 8 Woke, Skyward, and more. And now you've got a brand new comedy out there, which is a little play of some sort. And before getting all that, Natalie, very, very quickly, once again, tell us how you got started. Very quickly.
For the past Easter Seals film I just done?
No, for your career, just a very quick recap on how you got started.
Oh,
very quick.
Okay. So as a model, like as I did, it was more of as a favor for my mom's friend's nephew, who's a photographer, and they needed a model, and they asked if I could do it. I said yes, no problem. Yeah, I didn't think too much of it. I was just doing it as a favor. I didn't really think as I want to pursue modeling. But then a couple weeks later, after the photographs came out, I liked how I look, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is something I can pursue right away. Acting, I've always wanted to be an actress since I was a kid. I've always loved watching movies and TV shows growing up, and I always wanted to envision myself being on screen because there's just something about, I guess in a way it was just calling out to me in a way, saying this is what I want to do. This is what I've always had a passion for. And as years went by, once I started getting older, I started taking on some roles, doing a little bit like school plays, but started doing some roles on set and went from there.
That's amazing. And you also proceed to be in NASCAR, Comic-Con, Viva Style, and the road to modeling success. And, a bit more about that. And what are some of the other photo shoots you've done?
Latest one was just like about 2 years ago. I was supposed to do one this past year, but it was moved to this year.
Okay. And a bit more about that?
Well, right now, not much details just yet because they're still planning, but I know I'm going to do this one as of this year.
Okay. All right. And you also proceeded to be in the Easter Seal Challenge as well. Last year was Dreamer, and a quick recap about that, and give us an update on that.
For Dreamer?
Yes.
Well, I know I know Clinton has sent it to other film festivals, and it's actually won some awards. It was this past summer. It actually won a film festival. It was considered like one of the best short films ever made.
Okay. Yeah, you can continue talking more about that. It's like, it doesn't have to be really short. It's like, feel free to talk about it. It's like, it's basically, it's
right,
not about me, it's about you. So you can keep talking more about it. It's okay.
Right. I'm trying to remember everything what I did. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Oh, that's right. Like I was actually the character that was involved in a dream world like sequence. That's what I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what'd you do in that dream sequence?
I was just traveling like through this dream world sequence. I'm traveling through this dream world sequence where as soon as I fall asleep, I'm immediately I have to rewatch the film again, but I'm like in this dream world, and I'm just like I guess just meeting some new characters. It's been a while. I have to rewatch the film again though, but that's precisely what I remember.
And of course, that won some awards as well too. And where can we find Dreamer at?
I know you can find it on the Disability YouTube account. That's where I know you can find it.
Okay.
I think it's played on some other film festivals websites. I'm not 100% sure, but I know you can find it on the Disability Film Challenge YouTube account.
Okay. All right. Well, I have everybody check about that, but you also have a brand new project, which is involving comedy. We'll get to that with the amazing Natalie Oden. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. It's powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia. Available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries. 2 strangers, 1 target. Where truth is illusion and those who love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews. And Evil Evan enjoys by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassie, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for it goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Our 40 podcast platforms. Heard in 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also Apple Music, Odyssey, Podbean, Pandora. Subscribe on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and more. Make sure you take us with you on any mobile device. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies, makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. And support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. You're here with the multi-talented actress, model, and the very amazing Natalie Oden here on the Mike Wagner Show. And you also have been a latest Easter challenge and involves comedy. And tell us more about that.
Well, in this film, I'm gonna mispronounce the last word because I'm super dyslexic. It's called comedy Revelry. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Revelry, yes.
Yes. Okay. So I play actually 2 roles in this film. The one role I play as an autistic character, making jokes and all about myself. And the second role I play is as a caretaker that also makes jokes about, how caretakers are, how their lives are when it revolves around taking care of people in need.
Yes, that's been a big topic lately. Yes.
Yes, those are my 2 specific roles. Actually, the one where I was playing for the autistic character, that was just the only role I was supposed to play. I actually had to fill in for someone else because I guess they couldn't make it, but the caretaker role I wasn't originally supposed to play. But Clinton asked me to fill in right away, and I said, sure.
what does it feel like to be like a caretaker? How's that feel on that one?
Well, I mean, I know being a caretaker is a big responsibility. When I was reading through the lines, I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, that's all the responsibilities you have to do. And it's just, telling through jokes saying, I'm a caretaker, I have to revolve around my schedule around a certain time, or I got to prepare right away, or, basically what caretakers got to do.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you think about it too. Is it's like you've had autism since 2, and were your parents or anybody involved in caretaking as well? You learn to take care of yourself, or maybe the fact that caretaking, that's kind of a profession as well.
Well, I mean, obviously, my parents were my primary caretakers. I've had babysitters when I was younger. As I got older, I can watch out for myself, but I still need help from time to time. I actually do have an assistant that does help me out from time to time if I need to be driven someplace, or if I need help with some sort of assistance in the house that I can't do by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. That makes perfect sense as well, too. And of course, caretakers' lives and everything. And you talked about, comedy and everything else. Maybe you can just do a little example from the comedy Revelry sketch. It sounds like you got some pretty good comedy chops right there.
Yeah. Well, would you like me to reference?
Let's see, caretakers, or let's say maybe you can just, some people joke about their own disability, people joke about other disabilities, or they can joke about the news and everything. So, typically what a comedian does, up on stage.
I guess we could talk about the caretaker role, because I kind of found that a lot more interesting to do, since it's they have a lot to deal with, but when you're like in their shoes, you're like, oh yeah, you do have a lot to take care of. Like for me, like I know if it was just me, like like I would just like, yeah, I can't do it because I already already struggle with a lot with not just, well, I don't want to say struggle with my autism, but like kind of more like with my anxiety. Like I'm just I was just develop panic attacks if I just immediately if I'm in a stressful situation already.
Mhm. Right, yeah, and of course you talk about being in some comedy as well too, and a bit more about the plot itself with comedy Revelry.
Well, like I know it's like it was referencing different characters uh in comedy, like more with characters with disabilities and other characters. At least for me, it was the caretaker.
Okay, and who are some of some of your comedians that you follow along, you laugh with, and who are some of your favorite comedians growing up?
Um, that's a good question. Um, I guess I guess if I was younger, maybe Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy, yes,
But I mean,
yes, I
like,
remember
but
from
obviously,
Saturday Night Live,
right.
yes.
But obviously, like when he was like working on kids movies. So, oh, I will say I liked his role in Mulan as Mushu. He was pretty funny.
Oh yes, that was a funny one. I think he was that donkey in Shrek as well too. That
Oh
was
yes,
hilarious.
yes,
He's a
that's right,
great
that's
voice
right,
actor. Yeah.
that's right, that's right. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm sure there was. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, Eddie Murphy's the only one I can think of right now.
I think I remember one movie I made a lot of references, of course, with the Golden Child. That was back in the day where I remember that he was so tired and in the Queen of Tibet, he goes, "You want to go to Tibet?" And he thought it was too bad. He goes, "No, I'm asleep on the couch."
Who was that?
It was in the movie The Golden Child where the Queen of Tibet, asked him to go to bed, and he said, "Are you going to Tibet?" And he goes, "No, I'm asleep on the couch."
Oh, I never seen it.
You got to. It's like there's got Beverly Hills Cop, and I think he
Oh
was in
yeah,
Adam's Family. I think there was also there was quite a number of them he was in. I mean, he's been around since a long time. Saturday Night
oh
Live,
yes.
back in the 80s, 90s, and everything like that. Helps your other favorite comedians growing up.
Oh my God, that's a good question. Oh my God. Who else was really popular back in the day when I was a kid? I can't think of any. Who was really popular back in the late '90s or early 2000s?
Let's see. I think there was oh gosh, I have to probably look at
At least the ones I had to think of when I was a kid growing up.
Or how about some
Just
of the movies, TV shows, your favorites?
um, well, I mean, I like a lot of actors. Like, I mean, like, there's just a lot of talented actors, a lot of performers that just I guess show like different sides. Have their own styles when it comes to acting or even comedy. Like, it's just hard to pick which one is my favorite because I feel like it's like picking a favorite of who's your favorite child out of all your kids that you have.
And of course, everyone's going to say your favorite child. You got that
Yeah,
part. So yeah, and of course, between projects, photo shoots, movies, commercials, and everything else. What do you do between the time, like between projects? What do you do in your
I
spare
try to
time?
I try to keep myself busy as much as possible. Like even when I'm not like if I'm taking a break, I'm trying to like plan for the next project that I can do, like maybe like in the next month or at the very least next couple months. So to like prepare myself ahead.
Ah, gotcha. And speaking of preparing ahead, what do you got coming up in 2024 and beyond? Month by month and everything like that. What do you got coming up?
Well, I know I have a photo shoot coming up. Like I don't know when, but I know it's going to be done this year. Still a little planning ahead. Um, there are some stuff that I am kind of busy doing with, but I want to see like how things go when they're smoothed out a little bit. And well, I'm hoping to keep my well, not hoping. I'm actually planning to keep myself busy of planning more stuff ahead, but like as of right now, that's all I know for now, what I'm planning for this year.
Okay. And if you were to choose a film, like direct your own film, what type of film would you do? Like, what type of comedy and everything like that? It's like, like if you were to write your own screenplay, what comedy would you write about?
Hmm. I guess I guess I could direct like maybe like a comedy slash drama style, where like you obviously, have the funny parts but also have the serious parts at the same time. Like, oh, okay, maybe if I could, maybe I could like direct a film about my personal life, what I've dealt with over the years, but still add some comedy into it. So it's not like, too depressing.
That's really interesting. I think we'll have to look for it in a few years from now. And when you get some exposure, a lot of love from everybody in Hollywood and everything else. And of course, if you were to pick your own photo shoot, what did you do a photo shoot of?
Oh, there's a lot to choose. But I
I
guess
mean,
like
your number one, your ultimate favorite. It's like, what would you go for? You have like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's like, what's the one you would really go for? What's your ideal photo shoot?
my ideal would probably be like in front of okay, like in front of a large castle front lawn. Like I always find those types of photo shoots to be like really gorgeous to do, and wearing like the long gowns, the exaggerated hairstyle and makeup. Like I always like those types of photo shoots.
Like from the Renaissance days.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. And of course, what else can we expect from you? And what are some of the other things that you would like to pursue?
Oh, I just want to like just keep on pursuing filming and acting. Like I just want to be busy, be busy, be busy. Like that's what I just want to do is just be busy when it comes to acting and modeling. You know,
Mhm.
any opportunity that I can just get and just do it.
Mhm. And if you had to choose a director or an actor to work with, who would you direct with and why?
Oh,
Or or star with?
oh, Greta Gerwig, I think that's her name for the director of Barbie.
Okay. Oh, the Barbie movie. Have you seen
Yeah,
that? What'd you think?
I haven't, but I want to see it because I did grow up playing with Barbie.
And of course, the message is, she has everything. Everybody wants to be like Barbie, all that. So,
Yeah, yeah, I think I'll go as Barbie for Halloween.
oh, that's interesting. And where was Ken at the time?
Who was what?
Ken.
Oh, Ken. I mean, I never really paid attention to Ken. I was just more into Barbie as the doll.
Mhm.
I felt like he was just like just the boyfriend, which I guess like that's what they pointed out in the movie. Like he became more than just the love interest.
Right, exactly it. And of course, in the meantime, where can we find all your works at? And how can people reach you?
Well, you can go on my website, natalieoden.com, and you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and as of right now, still TikTok. You can on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter, it's the one call nat.com, and on TikTok, it's the one call nat 1994.
And where can we find your latest movie, comedy Revelry at?
You can find it on the Disability Film Challenge YouTube account.
Okay. And what's the website for that?
It Oh, for Disability Film Challenge,
Yes.
it's disabilityfilmchallenge.com.
DisabilityFilmChallenge.com. We'll certainly check that out. Once again, we're the amazing multi-talented Natalie Oden here on the Mike Wagner Show. Natalie, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Great to hear from you. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love having you back. And once again, what's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase, check out your works, or even check out your latest?
You you can go on my website natalieoden.com. As of now I don't have any like purchase, but it talks about my work, what I've done lately. If you're really interested, you want to know. And like I said, if you like to contact me, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok.
All right, well, certainly check that out. Once again, Natalie, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Great to hear from you. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Glad to have you back. Wish you all the best. Natalie, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being back here. I hope to be back here again.